Rockstar Games has been making some of the best open-world games of all time, pushing the boundaries of storytelling, technical innovation, interactive experiences, and raising the bar to what was previously thought to be impossible. The Grand Theft Auto series has redefined gaming and has left a huge mark on the industry. This makes GTA the most important game that Rockstar produces, and they treat it as such, bringing new and stunning details for every new iteration. Today, we'll explore the history of how the first 3D Grand Theft Auto game went from looking like this to looking like this. Rockstar entered the 3D space of gaming with Grand Theft Auto 3, which was released in October of 2001. It marked a revolutionary moment for the company. This title represented a significant departure from its predecessors, which were primarily 2D, top-down, arcade-style games. This transition opened up a world of possibilities, allowing for unparalleled freedom of movement, exploration, and interaction. Players were no longer confined to a top-down perspective. However, the option to change the camera perspective to the top-down view was still available. Most players obviously preferred the third-person view. GTA 3 introduced a variety of new features, like vehicles which were now easier to command, combat that was more interactive. You could drive boats and even planes too. You could also utilize an arsenal of weapons and engage in a variety of missions that laid the groundwork for future titles. TLAD Speed was the silent protagonist. Even though the number of polygons in his model were very low, his face is recognizable to this day. GTA 3 was a commercial success, selling over 14.5 million copies worldwide and making it the best-selling game of 2001. These groundbreaking achievements set the stage for the future of this series. Which takes us to Vice City a year later in 2002. Grand Theft Auto Vice City continued the tradition of innovation by pushing the boundaries of open-world gaming. Set in a fictionalized version of Miami, Florida, it was a stark contrast compared to the gritty nature of Liberty City. Vice City embraced the neon lights, glamour, and over-the-top characters. Tommy Vercetti was the main character that finds himself on a quest for revenge and power. His character design was incredible, and the 3D motion capture was done extremely well for the technology of that time.
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
The game also introduced a host of new features, such as accessible interiors, ranging from clubs, mansions, and safe houses, property management that gave players the ability to purchase and manage businesses, new weapons, motorbikes, helicopters, hot rings, and rampages made the game extremely fun and engaging. The success was remarkable compared to its predecessor, selling over 17.5 million copies worldwide. The impact that Vice City had on the gaming industry was profound, solidifying the open-world genre and establishing the Grand Theft Auto franchise as one of the most beloved titles amongst all gamers. But this is nothing compared to what happened next. Before we move on to the next game, I want to thank today's sponsor, Nebula by Anker, who has provided me with the world's smallest portable projector. The Nebula Capsule 3 is in fact so small that you can fit it in your pocket. The saying size doesn't matter is actually true. This small and portable projector can reach brightness up to 200 lumens. It also comes equipped with Dolby Audio, so the sound coming out of this thing is absolutely amazing. The battery life can also last up to 2.5 hours, which makes it perfect for watching movies without having it connected to a power source. The built-in camera of Capsule 3 automatically adjusts the keystone correction and autofocuses the image, making it convenient to put the projector anywhere in the room. It also has built-in Google TV and Netflix. But what I've been really using this thing for is mostly gaming. The HDMI 2.1 port makes it very easy to connect to my console, and the fact that it runs on battery means that I don't need to do any cable management. I can just hook it up and enjoy those late-night gaming sessions on a beautiful 1080p 60-inch projection. If you're interested, there's a special offer until December 15th. You can enjoy an $80 discount on Nebula Capsule 3 and a $100 discount on Mars 3 Air. You can also get enrolled to win Nebula's exclusive chill box. Check out the link in the description below, where you can choose whichever product fits you the most. And again, I want to thank Nebula for making this video possible. Let's move on. In 2004, Rockstar took things to the next level with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This new title expanded upon the open world concept, offering players an unmatched level of freedom and exploration. The map had 3 distinct states: Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas. The magnitude was simply enormous. Each state offered its own unique atmosphere, architecture, and activities, allowing players to experience a wide range of environments and cultures within the game world. The map wasn't necessarily big, but it was diverse, and the inclusion of far-distance fog made it feel massive. This wasn't the only upgrade, however. San Andreas introduced a number of new mechanics that enhanced the gameplay experience. Players could now swim and dive underwater. They could customize their character's appearance, modify cars, and participate in a variety of side activities such as basketball, cycling, and gambling. CJ, the main protagonist, could gain fat, lose weight, lift weights to gain muscle, train to improve his boxing skills, change his hairstyle, get tattoos, and this is just simply scraping the surface. San Andreas was clearly an entity of its own. No other game was this ambiguous or had this stunning amount of detail, and the numbers did not lie. It was the best-selling PlayStation 2 game of all time, and by now, it has sold over 27.5 million copies worldwide across all platforms. In 2005, Rockstar Games released Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories as an exclusive for PlayStation Portable, and a year later for the PlayStation 2. Liberty City Stories was a prequel to the Grand Theft Auto 3, where you're playing as Antonio Tony Cipriani, who is a loyal soldier of the Italian Leone family. Because this game was a prequel, it uses the same map as GTA 3, with some minor changes in buildings, textures, assets, and lighting. The biggest leap that Rockstar made with this game, in my opinion, was the fact that it was able to run on a portable device that was small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Thus, it's no surprise that it was also the best-selling PSP game of all time, and the massive success was followed a year later when Rockstar released Vice City Stories. This prequel to the original GTA Vice City delved deeper into the city's vibrant underworld, following the story of Victor Vance, a young man trying to make his way in the world of organized crime. The game featured the ability to grab, punch, or even throw NPCs, while also having the ability to protect yourself against incoming melee attacks.
Get out of my face, Yankee!
Liberty City Stories sold 11 million copies worldwide, while Vice City Stories sold 6 million copies. In 2008, Rockstar Games made their biggest leap ever in 3D graphics, raising the bar once again to what the gaming industry thought previously impossible. Grand Theft Auto 4 marks the departure from the 3D universe to what Rockstar Games calls now the HD universe. This masterpiece immersed players in a gritty and the most realistic portrayal of Liberty City, following the story of Niko Bellic, an Eastern European immigrant seeking a better life in America with the help of his loving cousin, who also happens to love bowling.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
GTA 4 was distinctly different from the previous games. The graphics and the atmosphere were unparalleled, with a heightened level of detail and a sense of authenticity that set it apart from other games. Rockstar had a goal in mind when they first developed it, and that was to make the most realistic Grand Theft Auto to date. To help with that vision, Natural Motion developed one of the most advanced physics engines ever made, and that was the Euphoria physics. It was a cutting-edge technology known for its advanced procedural animation and physics simulation. This brought a new level of realism to character movements and interactions, enabling more lifelike animations by dynamically responding to in-game simulations, which allowed for natural, realistic movements in response to environmental stimuli. Euphoria brought a sense of organic behavior to the characters in GTA 4, making them react realistically to collisions, falls, and other physical interactions. GTA 4 wasn't only good at character ragdolls, the entire physics of this game are light years ahead, even when compared to some games that we see today. Water had actual splash animations, and it would change shape when a helicopter flew closer to it. The cars, although they felt a bit jelly when driving, had amazing crash physics. Grand Theft Auto 4 solidified Rockstar Games' reputation as a leading developer of open-world games and immersive storytelling. It set a new benchmark for open-world experiences and continues to be regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time, having over 28 million copies sold since 2008. Building upon the game's success, Rockstar also released 2 episodic DLCs packs in 2009, Grand Theft Auto: The Lost and Damned, and Grand Theft Auto: The Ballad of Gay Tony. These DLCs expanded the world of Liberty City, offering new stories, characters, and missions. These 2 DLCs introduced new characters, locations, and storylines that enriched the overall narrative. The DLCs also showcased the versatility of the game's engine, demonstrating its ability to handle diverse environments and character archetypes. This would lay the foundation for what was to come in 2013, but before that, an honorable mention goes to Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. It was released in 2009 and brought back the good old top-down view that was iconic in the first GTA games. This game was designed for PlayStation Portable and Nintendo DS. While it retained many of the open-world gameplay aspects that made the series so popular, Chinatown Wars failed to live up to the high standards set by Rockstar Games. The main reason was due to the graphics, which were a significant step back even compared to previous handheld GTA games, and even the character animations felt a bit more cartoonish. The game reprised the map of Liberty City, albeit in a scaled-down and somewhat simplified form. The missions, while engaging in some instances, lacked the same level of variety and creativity. The game did introduce some new mechanics, such as the use of touchscreen controls, but this did not compensate for the sales numbers, which sold just under 90,000 units during its first 2 weeks on the American market. Chinatown Wars had a total of 2 million copies sold, when it was also released later for Android devices and iOS. The game's design hindered its ability to deliver the same level of immersion, excitement, and narrative depth that had made the Grand Theft Auto franchise so popular.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather.
In 2013, Rockstar Games shattered open-world gaming boundaries with their new entry, Grand Theft Auto 5, a game of unpredictable scale, depth, and narrative complexity. Even my grandmother knows about this game's existence. The scope was larger than ever before. This time set in Los Santos and its surrounding countryside, it holds the crown for the biggest GTA map ever made. Grand Theft Auto 5 introduced several new gameplay mechanics that further enhanced the open-world experience. Seamless character switching allowed players to control 3 protagonists, each with their own unique skills and personalities. Special abilities, such as Michael's slowed-down shooting, Franklin's precision driving, and Trevor's rage, added a layer of strategy and excitement to the combat and gameplay. Beyond the main story, Grand Theft Auto 5 offered a wealth of side activities and missions, ensuring that there was always something new to discover and experience. Players could participate in a variety of mini-games, engage in extreme sports, explore hidden collectibles, participate in street races, parachute jumps, motorbike races, wildlife hunting, and much more. GTA 5 has sold over 185 million copies worldwide. Despite its many triumphs, Grand Theft Auto 5 was not without its flaws. The lack of interactive interiors in certain buildings limited the level of immersion and exploration. After all, this was due to the limitations of the PlayStation 3 console. It's still hard to believe that this game was released on a 2-generation-old console. The graphics hold up even to this day. For the longest time, everyone was asking, where's GTA 6? All of these real questions were met with silence. And now 10 years after GTA 5 first launched, Rockstar finally showed us what they've been cooking. On December 5th, Rockstar Games has officially revealed Grand Theft Auto 6. Although this reveal didn't go exactly as planned due to a trailer leak, Rockstar has published the video early on YouTube, and it broke so many records in just the number of views alone. But let's not talk about the broken records. What really blew my mind were the leaps in graphics fidelity and these technological breakthroughs in this next-generation game. Starting with the hair physics, which look extremely advanced, having the hair strands follow the wind and the movement of the player. The number of NPCs and the diversity of them is insane. I'm already praying that my PlayStation 5 won't explode. The map is looking to be bigger than ever before. This comparison shows just how much resemblance there is in these two screenshots. As you can see, The buildings that are far away look close to the real-life distance. Vice City looks as beautiful as ever in every respectable regard. Almost as good as my face is gonna look when you hit that subscribe button. There's so much going on, the city is so crowded, it's almost exactly how a living, breathing open-world game should look like. Rockstar has also listened to GTA 5's biggest criticism, which was the lack of interiors, and took that to the next level. The main characters are Jason and Lucia, who have a Bonnie and Clyde style of relationship. Other than this, there's not much more that we know of. Overall, I'm very happy to get my hands on this stunning masterpiece. It's almost guaranteed that it will shatter every record we've known in regards to gaming. Rockstar has done an amazing job with their GTA series for so long, and we're finally seeing what they've been working on. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again very soon.